There goes Belle, singing her mean song about us again. Hello!
Hi everyone, it's Grace and Jack again.
Us actually just talking to you again. Nice and personal.
We didn't have very much footage from the past few adventures that we went on, so we figured we'd just sit down and chat and kind of do a bit of a rundown on what we have done and where we're going, because we are just a little under a month away from going to Ireland.
Yes, the next step of the journey.
The next phase of the plan. We will probably be leaving here in the mid-teens of August.
Most likely, I believe it was the week of August 14th was what we were looking at.
Yeah, 14th, 15th is around the date we're looking at. And we're going to be stopping in Paris for 2 days.
Yeah.
So I can show Jack around my favorite place in the world.
I'm very excited. I can see Notre Dame, so.
It'll be a lot of fun. And then after Paris, we're going to head over to Cherbourg and take a ferry across to Dublin, because it turns out if you're trying to fly with as many bags as we have,
And as heavy as bags.
as heavy as they are, then it's going to cost about the same, and why not take the more scenic route and have a stopover in Paris instead of getting on a plane?
Yep. And ferries are cool. Ferries are cool.
Ferries
Trains
are better
cool.
than planes. Trains are cool. Getting to
Yes.
stop in Paris is cool.
Yes, very much looking forward to that because we haven't been able to because of, lockdown and the pandemic and all that.
The world. 2020.
Just the world being the world.
Exactly how a newlywed couple wants to start off their life together.
Yes.
But the fact that we haven't killed each other has actually been a pretty good test of our
No
relationship.
one's died.
No one is dead.
Yeah, and we one of our adventures this past week, which we could not take video of because we were on a raft down the Aude, and it was awesome.
It was amazing.
But it was. We took the beginner course, and I'm almost frightened to know what the hard course is because we did lose someone over the side.
We got him back.
Yeah, we pulled him back up, but yeah, he definitely bounced right on out. It was great fun. I recommend to anyone who's thinking a raft down a river. It's just a lot of fun.
It's pretty
And I'm
awesome.
sure no matter what river you are, even if you're not going through a lovely gorge of St. George.
Gorge de Saint-Georges.
That. You have a good time.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
It was a lot of fun. We went on an 8-person raft with our neighbor, Stella, who's from Copenhagen, and our friends, Jim and Teresa, who took
You've
us...
seen in past videos.
Yes, they took us on our first Castles and Cookies adventure, which, by the way, I'm making a regular thing, partly because I want to go see more castles, mostly because I really want more cookies.
Then we had an Australian mother and her very small child. Who's
Who she turned to Jack to take care of.
I was confused when she was asking because there was a part where we got out and we could float down back, we went up the stream then.
To swim. You could
Yeah.
get out and swim some if
I
you
was
wanted.
all right, and then she's go ahead. I'm all right, child. There's the person. There's our guide. Ha! And there was a bridge in the way, so the mother I don't think could see that I was in fact looking at a person that was ready to catch. So she probably just saw me put her child in the stream, look at a woman who only speaks French and go, ha.
It was funny. I actually thought when Jim went overboard that we'd lost the child because they put Jack and me in the front, but we didn't. We lost Jim, and we got him back.
Indeed.
He's
he
okay.
lost his mask, but
there are worse things to lose. We did pick just about the worst day to do it.
Yeah, it's really hot today, and it was...
It was in the 60s when we went rafting.
I mean,
and
wetsuits
raining.
are great and all, but my toes were frozen.
His toes were a little numb. I had a great time.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I have plenty of insulation, and also I get too hot too easily anyway, so...
I had fun even if I couldn't feel my feet. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, that was our big adventure for this past week. We had a party on Saturday, which is probably one of our last parties before we have to go back to the mask mandate. As of today, Monday, we have to wear them basically when we're not in our houses anymore. Just because there's been a bit of an outbreak in Barcelona and from some of the celebrations that we've had where people haven't been as careful as they should. So we're going back to wearing masks when we're out in public, which isn't
It's not a big
that
deal.
bad at all.
And this was sort of expected. There's always going to be, all right, we'll lose restrictions, so there's going to be an increase in cases, but the curve's been flattened, so we're not going to run out of hospital room and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Anyway, for us, because we have to move to a different country and quarantine anyway, we're trying to be extra careful just so we don't bring any of our germs over to Ireland with us, so that we can be healthy and start the school year with energy.
Yeah.
Which has been difficult to come by since lockdown started.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We'll have a bevy of new experiences that are exciting and
a whole
Irish.
bunch more castles and cookies.
Indeed. Another exciting thing is that I'm finally going to get my knee taken care of. Actually got to see a doctor and get an MRI, and the MRI was like, you have a normal knee, which I freaked out about. And then I took it to the actual surgeon, and he was like, you see there's a crack right here, if you actually look at the MRI. And so he recommended that we're going to, on August 5th, I'm going to get plasma taken out and injected into the knee, and then it should actually heal itself, and fingers crossed that I'll be able to walk like a human being and not be in constant low-level pain, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. So August 5th, we're doing that, and then we're probably going to take it easy after that so that he has a little bit more time to heal, and we have time to pack and sort through
things.
all of the stuff that we have to take. It's a lot of stuff.
It'll be fine. I am confident in our ability. We got over here. We'll be able to get out of
Yeah. Yeah.
here.
It'll be fine. It'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be great. So I don't remember if we've talked about this yet, but the reason we're going to Ireland is because I got into a graduate program at the University College of Dublin, where I'm going to be in the archaeology department studying the conservation and management of World Heritage Sites. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we've made a lot of new friends already on the international students group. We've been doing like meetups and Netflix movies and games and things. So hopefully we're not going in completely alone and adrift.
We all watched the Eurovision movie together.
Which is the best movie that has ever been made and ever will be made. I love it so much. Will Ferrell, you're a genius. And I never thought I'd say those words. Play Ya-Ya Ding Dong.
Yeah, ding dong. Anyway, sorry. Grace tries to make Alexa play it whenever.
I don't try.
No, she succeeds in, like, people will be over and there'll be like a dinner or apero or whatever the hell, food people, and the Alexa will be playing like jazz or something. Grace will just lean over and go, "Hey, ya ya ding dong," and it will play "Ya ya ding dong."
And everyone is delighted when it happens because it's a hilarious song.
Yep.
Derek likes it.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Exactly.
Jack,
Mm.
now that you've been in France for almost 6 months, do you have any additional observations of French versus American culture?
It's a very good question. I don't know, it doesn't seem, there's not nearly as much like hustle and bustle, which partially is because I'm living in a small town. but just culturally, there's not as much like need to get things done now, and it's nice. I know some people that would drive them crazy.
Mark.
Yes, brother, you would hate living in France. I think. I mean, you'd be able to cycle.
He'd cope.
You'd survive.
He and Steve would just be off forever.
Our bicycling friends. You'd get along with him. But as a general rule, Mark or my father Mark would not, it wouldn't connect with your mindsets, I don't think. Yeah. But
it's just
works for me.
A different way of living. I would hazard to say that this is a more kind of family oriented, like more geared towards the creative cultural mindset, in that you don't work to live. Well, no, yes, you work to live, you don't live to work. Like, your health insurance isn't tied to your job, so you don't feel like you have to put in the extra hours or anything else. Not to say that they don't, I'm sure they do, but like the fact that the kids let out for 2 hours at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Like, it's
they take into the human
They take the human factor into consideration.
That's it.
Which is nice, especially for folks like us who
are a bit more
go with the flow.
That's a word.
Not the word you would use.
Yeah. I don't know what word I would use, but it fits our personality.
More creative, more introverted almost. No.
This does not work. That is one thing. That's one thing that is very difficult as someone who is pretty massively introverted and who likes to talk. We are constantly seeing people just all the time. There's a lot more like social engagements as a culture, which can be quite tiring. It's a good thing. Like, it's fun. I like the people, but
it can be exhausting.
Very
exhausting.
And now there's a cat.
This is Louis Catorze. Monsieur?
No.
This is Louis Catorze. He's not mine, even though I want him to be.
No, we're getting our own kittens back.
Yes.
Thank you, Mom. Come to Ireland.
But this is our Petit Prince. He's, 5 months old?
Wow, we've been here a while.
I know. He's 5 months old. He's Mom and Dad's kitten, and he has fallen out of a second-story window.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Louis, tell them the story.
Well, I was trying to get these birds while I was on Mom and Dad's thing.
Window
ledge, that's the word. I'm a cat, I don't know words very well.
And he went and fell out the window.
The way my mother, who witnessed this, tells the story is he was standing on the ledge and he saw these birds and he thought for sure he was going to be able to reach those birds. So he went up like this and dove straight down, headfirst to the ground. We were terrified, and it was probably like the most heart-stopping moment I've had.
It was, it was up there because we were just laying in bed, like it was
late at night.
10:30, 11.
Yeah.
We're just like, all right, into bed, and then he fell.
Mom comes sprinting down the stairs. We didn't realize who had fallen until...
Well, yeah.
I assumed my head hadn't fallen out the window, but...
Yeah. And so, was kind of expecting a...
Dead cat.
Yeah. And...
Hand kitten.
No,
He's fine.
He was freaked out. His eyes were like...
He had a little scrape on his belly from where he landed on the concrete.
Door got opened, he ran inside, hit behind the eyes, like...
He was
the couch aside. It's like, all right, I'm going to touch you. You're not screaming in pain from when I'm like poking and prodding you, so you're probably not broken. you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
Just
Pretty incredible.
so dumb. And such an escape artist. Because he's a cat, of course, because cats have to escape.
Cats like to go outside. But now he has a harness and he can go outside when he wears his harness. Who's surprised that Grace has derailed us talking about cats?
It's not derailed. It's an important part of our time. And if they've seen a picture of him just walking around in his little harness, we put the harness and leash on him and open up the door, and like the garden has a gate, so he can't really get out. And he can't jump super well in the harness.
Harness
So
grounds him.
he's just like,
He can't walk straight in the harness, which is hilarious.
I can be outside, but I can't run very fast. So
He's kind of got bored of it, and he'll like wander back inside if we're all in here because no one's chasing him. So, but he tries.
what does he try? I was trying to.
Yes. But in the last few weeks we have in France, we have a couple of cool things coming up
Yes.
that we're going to do and try to film for you guys. The thing I think we're both most excited about is that we're going to go to the wolf sanctuary.
There's a wolf sanctuary.
There's a wolf sanctuary,
Yeah.
which is going to be awesome. That's up in the High Pyrenees, and we may jump over to Andorra while we're at it if we're feeling sassy.
Yeah. From what I hear, it's not super exciting, but it's basically, hey, we're in like one of the tiniest countries.
You're
there's-
talking about Andorra, not the wolves.
Yes,
Okay,
wolves
good.
are.
I think the wolves are going to be really
Wolves are
exciting.
always exciting. With their clackety clack teeth. No, Andorra. It's the place where people go to buy cheap alcohol and cigarettes.
To quote my brother Tucker, it's like Walmart on Black Friday.
Yeah. But who knows? I haven't been there, so I can't really speak to it as of yet. But
true.
we shall see. Cat being crazy, as cats tend to do.
Always. But yeah, we'll definitely get you a video of the wolf sanctuary
Mm-hmm.
and anything else we managed to do. We're also looking at going to some other castles.
Mm-hmm.
Montségur and Père Libertus are on the
Awesome
top of our
names.
list. Also Puy-Laurent because it's close. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to film those and get cookies. And
There'll be cookies somewhere, damn it.
if you have any questions, as usual, give us a comment or text one of us. Or
Not me, because my phone is no longer a phone.
text
You can message me.
me.
I just won't look at it, because introvert.
Anyway, reach out to me and we will try to answer the question the next time we do a video. And yeah,
Yeah. Love you all.
we love you
Miss
all.
you.
We hope you're staying safe. Please be smart and wear your masks and
Yes.
social distance because
It would be nice to come back. It would be nice to be able to come visit
back.
America
And it would be nice to have you guys be able to come visit us because
and
we miss
not
you.
die. That's important.
Please don't die.
Don't die. Ugh. And don't be a psycho like this cat who's shockingly good at climbing the backs of chairs.
That doesn't have a lot to do with the mask thing
No,
and staying
but
safe.
it's important that you all know cats can climb ladder back chairs,
They can
and then
climb
they'll be like,
anything.
and try and kill you from. Anyway,
We brought it back to a high note instead
Yep.
of ending on the wear your masks and don't be an idiot thing.
so yes, cats are crazy.
Cats are crazy.
Adopt a cat if you adopt a cat.
They're good entertainment value.
They are.
Stay safe. We love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Mwah.